This chapter is about expanding or multiplying out brackets. It may not make an expression look simpler, but it allows you to simplify an expression if that is possible. The basic idea is to multiply a bracket by a single term. Usually the bracket has two terms, but it could have any number of terms.
For example, 2 times a plus 3b equals 2a plus 6b. Notice there is no multiplication sign between the first 2 and the bracket. This is a convention that means you don't confuse multiplication signs and x's. The 2 outside the bracket multiplies both terms inside the bracket. Notice that 6b comes from multiplying 3b by 2.
The term outside the bracket may be a letter or number or combination of both. For example, x multiplied by x plus 1 equals x squared plus x. Notice that x times x is written as x squared, and that 1x is just written as x. 5a multiplied by 6 minus 7a equals 30a minus 35a squared.
You may have more than one bracket to expand in a longer expression. You just do each one in turn and then simplify your new expression. For example, 2 times a plus 3b plus 3 times a minus 4b equals 2a plus 6b as before. Then add 3a minus 12b from the second pair of brackets. This simplifies to 5a minus 6b.
Be careful with the signs of the terms when you're doing this. It's all too easy to make a mistake. For example, x times x plus 5 minus 3 times x plus 5 equals x squared plus 5x minus 3x minus 15. Notice that minus 15 at the end is the result of multiplying minus 3 by 5. This simplifies to x squared plus 2x minus 15.
You can also have two brackets multiplied together. Each term in one bracket needs to be multiplied by each term in the other bracket. For example, x minus 1 times x minus 3 equals x times x minus 3 minus 1 times x minus 3. Notice how this looks like the previous example. Now multiply out these brackets to get x squared minus 3x minus 1x plus 3. Notice the plus 3 from multiplying minus 1 and minus 3 together. Simplify to get x squared minus 4x plus 3.
Squaring a bracket containing an expression is another use of the idea. Remember, squaring means multiplying by itself, so write the expression out that way. For example, 3x minus 5 all squared equals 3x minus 5 times 3x minus 5. Then carry on as before. 3x times 3x minus 5 times 3x minus 5 equals 9x squared minus 15x minus 15x plus 25. Notice minus 5 times minus 5 gives the plus 25. Now simplify to get 9x squared minus 30x plus 25.
Occasionally, a surd, which is a number like root 2 or root 3, may appear in the expression. You do the same thing. You just have to remember how to work with the surd. For example, root 3 times a plus root 3b equals root 3a plus root 3 times root 3b. This simplifies a little to root 3a plus 3b. Remember, each term in a bracket has to be multiplied by whatever is outside the bracket. Watch the signs.